everybody, welcome back to Hannah's vlog. Where is Hannah? Hannah is there. Hannah's obviously running late, so hasn't started her vlog yet. But she is here with the wonderful Nina. Nina doesn't like being on camera. Doing a fancy footwork and poles and grids. There you are. What's your Instagram handle?
It is Fancy Footwork, Poles and Grids.
Fancy Footwork, Poles and Grids, there you are, as easy as that. So she's at mine doing a little clinic with the girls. Let me just spin you guys around. We are on Katie's camera because poor Han is having a bit of a day. You've already done your intro, darling. And I've also got Martha's camera because I'm going to get some slow-mo footage of them. So we've also got Martha here, we've got Katie, and then we've got Ellie. Do you mind being on the vlog because you're now on the vlog? We've got Ellie, which is one of my friends. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to sort that one.
Oh no! Whoever after, so then we've got Han, and then we've got
a lot harder. Just stay and walk for me, Katie, this time.
and then we've got Martha, and then we've got Ellie.
Up around the V marker.
And they were all very, very close, so they're now getting told off and told to go a little gap because they're...
Really make them have to think. The striding is their responsibility, that's fine. Well done. Good job. Again, not too much speed. Good go. Yeah, super Hannah. They'll find it sort of like they have to be quite involved and really hold their horses. Yeah. We need to just come one more time, Katie, and we've got to stop that canter. There we go. That's great, Hannah. Riding. Super. So difficult. Once you stop them from their rhythm, it then makes life so much more difficult. And go really right forward when it comes time to exit. Nice, good, Hannah. To this now. So obviously I've changed the beginning. They might have a little look. So we're still going to come in trot. And then as soon as you get into this long shape, you're going to ask them to slow down for a couple of strides. If you can get a walk transition, perfect. If you can't, it really doesn't matter. I'd rather you just slow down than sort of ended up, really having to pull them to get a walk transition. So you're going to come in, you're going to slow down. By the time you get level with the end of this pink and white pole, you need to be riding forwards again because they've got an awful lot of efforts to go to get out still. Okay, so you're coming in, you're slowing down, immediately, as soon as you ask them to slow down, send them forwards again. All right, let's give it a go. Let's see who's really got their horses listening. So everybody get ready to follow on. And from their rhythm, it then makes life so much more difficult. And go really right forwards when it comes time to exit. Nice, good, Hannah. Super. Back of you. We're going to be coming off the right rein, across the diagonal, so you're going to come into this triangle and stay straight. You're coming over where the four poles meet, coming into the square, and then you're staying straight to the skinny pole on exit, onto the left rein, and then the next time you're going to then come in over the skinny pole, through the square, out into the triangle.
And then jump for the triangle, okay?
So, she will.
Let's not compete.
She can't leave it the first time I did it, but I forgot that she'd not done it.
Good, very good. And get a little bit
Great.
Great. Yeah, super.
Good job.
Yeah. Joe's on it, I've got a day off tomorrow.
Sometimes going Amy.
Alright folks, let's start to come through with the trot then. So wherever you get
Spanish
so
style.
yeah, they're all just a little bit distracted by the cameras.
No, I'm sorry.
Keep them aiming, so back into the next. We want them to step in. Yeah, very good, Hannah. This doesn't work for her. And then that actually makes her lose confidence a little bit. So,
Oh, sorry.
it's easier, Circle. It's easier for it to give you counter than it is to sort of push more or lengthen that stride. Good.
So I'd rather get her moving off my legs than
Yeah.
blocking.
So what we're aiming for is that the trot stays the same, coming into the pole, over the Katie, you support. Super guys, walking, have a breather. So staying straight, staying on the same rein. So you don't have a huge amount of room from the outside track to that first pole. So you need to really sort of think about having your canter under control, making sure you can put your horse wherever you need to be able to put them, and ride a variety of turns off that outside track if needed. So you might need to ride a really square turn, or you might need to ride quite a curving turn. It all depends on their stride in the canter. Let's pop them up into trot, guys. Katie, you're going to stay on the same rein, okay? Ellie, Martha and Hannah, you're going to turn right once you've come through this next time, and you're going to be sort of staying down more at the C end of the stall. So into walk, Ellie, and you can either walk a circle or turn in, but just sort of stay behind the cameras.
Where are you going that way?
Yeah. And Martha, you're going right as well. So you guys can either walk or turn in, it doesn't matter, just like I say, stay behind the camera.
I wasn't expecting that.
Really good.
That was nice.
So again, focusing on your turn. Where did you turn? How did you turn? How did that get you to the first pole? Yeah, good. So you sort of drifted. Quite a long way away from the centre of the pole, but that suited her stride, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing to say that you need to come to the centre of the pole. If that line works for her, then that line works. Good girl. One more time. Well done. And look, turn your upper body. Good job. Super. Okay, Martha.
Oh, was she pooing again? Oh, for goodness sake. It just sprays everywhere with poo. You can have a poo counter on your vlog.
Get away.
You have a great photo, honey.
She doesn't. She tends to.
What time's yours?
Sort of, like I said, a little bit more like a handbrake turn on the right ring.
Okay.
So it could just sort of